Can AI expression allow communication with dolphins? A curious swim into machine minds and marine brains. Wait. Can we really talk to dolphins? Let's just stop and think for a second. Dolphins, those sleek, grinning geniuses of the sea, have been chatting with each other for millennia. Whistles, clicks, complex echolocation patterns. It's not just noise. It's language. Maybe not language in the Oxford definition way, but definitely a structured, meaningful exchange of sounds and signals. So here's the question that's been floating around both marine biology labs and AI think tanks lately: can artificial intelligence actually help us understand and even talk to dolphins? And not just in a press a button and hear a dolphin speak kind of way. We're talking about real-time interaction, possibly emotional nuance, maybe even shared intention. Wild, right? Let's unpack this. Dolphins aren't just splashing around. Here's something that might surprise you. Dolphins have brains that are, in many ways, more complex than ours. Their neocortex is highly developed, especially in the areas linked to social cognition, empathy, and self-awareness. We already know they can recognize themselves in mirrors. That puts them in the same cognitive club as elephants, great apes, and us. They even have something like names. Yes, dolphins have signature whistles that act like name tags in a watery cocktail party. A dolphin whistles its own signature tune and responds to it when called. It's like an underwater game of Marco Polo with personalized ringtones. The real kicker: they can mimic other dolphins' names. That's not just memory. That's intention. That's recognition. So where does AI fit in? You might be picturing a robot dolphin flapping around awkwardly with antennas, but that's not quite what we mean. AI, especially large language models and machine learning algorithms, are incredibly good at spotting patterns we humans miss. Give them mountains of audio data, let's say hundreds of hours of dolphin whistles, and they start to notice things. Similarities in pitch and timing, patterns of call and response, changes in tone depending on the situation. In 2023, a group of researchers from the SETI Institute, yes, the folks who listen for aliens, teamed up with marine biologists and AI engineers to try exactly that. Using sophisticated machine learning tools, they started decoding the structure of dolphin communication in the wild. And guess what? They discovered something eerily close to sentence structure. Not a joke. Not science fiction. This is actually happening. But wait, doesn't language require context? Great point. Language without context is just noise. AI's biggest challenge here isn't recognizing the whistle patterns, it's understanding what they mean in the moment they're used. A dolphin might emit the same sound while playing with a ball, protecting a calf, or investigating a diver. So the real magic comes when AI can pair sound with situation. This is where computer vision and environmental sensors come in. If an AI can see what's happening while it hears the dolphin speak, it can start connecting meaning to sound. Kind of like how babies learn to talk, by watching, listening, and associating. The first true conversation. Don't hold your breath, unless you're a dolphin. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not gonna be gossiping with dolphins about last night's Netflix show anytime soon. But a handful of researchers are already working on AI models that can respond to dolphin sounds with appropriate replies. One experimental system, nicknamed CETI, Cetacean Translation Initiative, is testing if AI can generate synthetic whistles, basically dolphin phrases, that other dolphins respond to. And the early signs? Promising. Some dolphins appear to react with curiosity to these sounds. Not just out of confusion, more like recognition. Like, hey, did someone just say something? Could it be the first spark of a bilingual friendship? Here's where it gets philosophical. Because of course it does. Let's say AI does crack the dolphin code. Then what? Would we try to teach dolphins human language? Should we? Or would it make more sense for us to learn theirs? Also, this gets murky. What if dolphins say things we don't like? What if they tell us to get out of their oceans? Or worse, what if they don't care about us at all? Communication doesn't guarantee connection. Just because we can talk, doesn't mean we'll understand each other emotionally or culturally. We already struggle with that across human languages. And yet, the possibility of talking to another species. That's big. That's Neil Armstrong landing on the moon big. Because it forces us to ask, are we really alone in our own intelligence on this planet? Okay, but why should AI people care? Here's the twist that tech folks might not see coming. This dolphin AI research. It's shaping how we build AI for human use too. Understanding dolphin communication forces AI to handle messy, non-linear, context-rich data. And guess what? That's exactly what human language is like. No one speaks in perfect syntax. We stutter, we trail off, we repeat. AI that can handle dolphin talk might be better equipped to handle human nuance, emotion, even humor. You know, the stuff that makes Siri and Alexa feel kinda flat. It's also influencing ethical discussions around AI consciousness and cross-species rights. Because if AI lets us hear dolphins speak, then we might have to actually listen. Final thoughts, or just the beginning? So, can AI help us talk to dolphins? Maybe not fluently. Not yet. But the building blocks are forming. The tech is there. The curiosity is burning. And the dolphins? Well, they're already talking. The question is, will we care enough and be humble enough to learn how to listen? And honestly, if we do end up trading jokes with a dolphin one day, let's just hope they're not all about how clumsy we look in scuba gear. Want more curious crossovers between cutting-edge AI and the natural world? Like, comment, and sub if you totally binge watch a docuseries called Humans vs. Dolphins, Who Said It Better? Studio microphone emoji, dolphin emoji, brain emoji.